Finally. Totally didn't take 47 minutes. Okay. We're back after an entire week. We're not sick anymore, but we're also not feeling too great. Yeah, best time to do a stream. Well, I do have something planned for today. Because we do have a lot of quests we can do. But there's one specific one that takes very long. However, we could start it, which is the Genshin Quests adventure. Whole quest chain, which has 3 acts. So we can either do that, or do a couple of smaller quests. What we will do, though, is look into... Where is it? And start working on that. Because I'm pretty sure the mini games or whatever we can do there gonna be unlocked by day. We can work the mini games which are available until now and do the rest in future stream. But this isn't the main focus. Oh yeah. We can definitely follow the Assassin's Creed World Quest if you guys would want to. I'm leaving the choice to you, because I don't mind, really. Actually, I could make a poll and just wait until we've done the event. Also gonna grab some food in just a second. That would definitely be enough time. Oh. I've got the whole... you know. Advertisements. Just gonna... Should be enough. 1 second. Ah, I swear to Christ. Who needs parents anyway? They just keep interrupting. It does not matter what I do. Well, where were we? That is a good question. I completely forgot. Thanks again. Well, right, the poll. Right. Poll is out. And it blocking my chat. Who designed this? Who thought it's a great idea to put a poll right above my chat? Come on. Well, anyway. So, definitely can do this. While we wait. Also got cake. Grab that while I was away. Hello.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
What if? You never know.
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
That I know. Thank you. We received your commission
Oh,
request.
so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Goddamn right.
Oh, you are exactly
Hand over
the
the money.
helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently.
No fish?
They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
What?
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So,
Oh. So what you're saying is you just don't want to go.
So you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
Exactly. You're right, Anamora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
Nope, we already told you. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
adventure.
just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
You mean, Paimon? You don't know what happened?
No, you mustn't let your guard down.
I know, it could
As
have
the
been a black
representative
hole.
of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
Has her voice What happened? Water
Yes,
imp.
you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
Puppy.
Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. Once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like a mermaid.
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
Yeah, that might have been Fremine.
So you mean someone really got
I think
eaten
he's
by a
behind
water
that one.
imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm.
After all, he is
but
part
still,
of
they all say this
event.
happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fishaps on the island can understand human language.
Bishops?
Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
We'll go check it out.
Marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Right. Elxig's plastic adventure. Investigate the waters where fish have disappeared from. I will just do. Go for it. Oh.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about?
Where? Oh yeah. Investigate. The footprints extend all the way into the water.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
But why would the water imp have feet?
Wait, did you hear something just now?
No. Gurgling noises can be heard from the bird coming from water. The noises grow louder and louder, until something emerges with a loud splash. Called it.
Paimon? Traveler?
Remine.
I'm
Of
sorry.
course it
I forgot I was still wearing this.
Remine removes his diving helmet.
Remine!
Paimon. Do you need glasses?
Paimon, are you okay?
I press.
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Admitted Paimon. You need glasses.
Huh? A water imp?
We are investigating a water imp called Felxi.
Felxi, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name
Why?
too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
And could you tell us about what's...
Sure, if that's in order.
What? Buddy, we're not in the Fatui. Not in order.
I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Felxi.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on. Fremina, you never take commissions from other people.
How do you know?
Yeah, but, she made a special request, but out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it. It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
Hang on. Saw something. That's bad.
The fish?
The fish? Remine nods slightly and seems to... What is going on? And seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission for fishing. Suddenly, his breath catches in his...
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Felxi for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise.
So you're scaring the fish away.
So,
Bad.
all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's how it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Is Fremine preparing for another day of work?
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
So in the end, it was
Genius.
just Fremine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
Hey. Commission completed.
I'm sorry.
Case
It
closed.
sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Don't worry about it. It was a misunderstanding. Yeah, we would be happy to help. Is there anything we can do?
Thanks for offering, but I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
I mean, you haven't troubled us. It was the strange lady crying because no fish.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
That can wait.
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
I mean, sounds plausible.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Ooh! Big brain suddenly.
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
Yep, I think Paimon's right.
Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there. I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie, are you there?
Why is it dancing?
So that's Fremone's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Where is Penguin?
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey, Thelxie, nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
I don't think so.
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea.
Talk in Morse
As
code?
it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try.
Paimon, you need to stop random guessing.
I have two other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
It already seems pretty lively.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
What? What kind of commission is it?
A weapon? Will Thelxie have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
What? Are we searching for a toy or an underwater weapon.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Felxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Felxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
That is crazy.
Whoa, Felxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the
Oh.
most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Wait, it's not even installed in him? What? Confused here.
Ah,
The plan.
here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
Right, I'll give it a try.
Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
I hope. Otherwise it would be pretty embarrassing. Debug motherboard. Oh, what? Left click and drag to assemble the circuit. Right click. Wait, right click to. Okay, that's a mistake. They made an error there. To delete improper circuit assemblages. Oh, right click. After completing the circuit, press in operate. Oh. One of these. I love these types of puzzles. That was
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
Taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral. Oh,
Hey.
speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
We're pretty much experts now.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
No worries. Right.
May I present?
Best perk. Walk over. Ah,
It should be right over there. We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search. This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch.
no.
It can detect special reflection waves in the water. Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now.
Yep.
Let's go check them out.
This is supposed to be like an Oriole? Whoa. I don't know if it's really necessary at this point. I mean, anyone has been underwater at some point.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
That was it. Yeah. Oh. Thingy. I never knew there's an outpost. Who are you? What are you doing?
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
Oh, are you the employer?
I'm sorry, Madame Destray. I must have kept you waiting.
Oh,
I
okay.
can report, though, that
Please.
the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame Destray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so
Okay.
adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Huh?
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy too?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Oh.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure.
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness.
It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely, and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Huh.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We
Yikes.
would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
Jesus Christ. We understand.
The
Well,
family doctor
hey.
has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Oh.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then
Yeah.
what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, landed in a magnificent underwater kingdom of water in the Celestial Plain, 500 feet surface. Countless lovely water in lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day, singing between fields of golden dalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives till the day of the Blah. Iridescence Parade, the important festival during which the new king will be crowned. For the festival, all water imps select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone well wishes with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, none other than Felxi.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the Renaissance parade came as expected. Countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil, cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. Water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. The kingdom fell, the king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color, and the prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual. But he had already lost everything. He could only spend his days singing mournful songs. And just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his
He once
fantasy.
wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world. But since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition... Here, you can take a look.
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
Oh,
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Femine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country.
okay.
But
Then
my child
got
can
a
no
lot
longer
more
go
deep.
on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Femine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Femine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just
Makes
need to
sense.
act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
What?
So we'll be playing it straight, or, making
This
it
is a lot more
fully
complicated.
immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
We've got this.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
I'll still help him.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood.
Alright.
There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in
Yeah.
mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Huh. Remine, making me worry here. What did you hide? Galaxy development log. No. Makes sense.
What is it, Fermine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Mentally prepare yourself. For what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Oh. Yikes.
Fermine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
You know this illness really well?
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fermine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains. And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
The house?
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Don't worry. Seen all kinds of strange and difficult
that's right.
things in life.
Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Scared.
Really?
I love how she said that.
Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help?
Maybe. Not well documented.
After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Just explained.
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
So the penguin town you meant.
Ah, so you remembered.
The fantasy world.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Up to Paimon, come on. Come on, think. Suddenly, Fremine pulls out a diving helmet. Put it on her head.
Hey, why did you put that on?
Going diving.
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys.
Where you put a helmet to explore.
And Pear
That's
is
funny.
the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Huh?
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No,
I
I
think I
don't think so.
And
I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
incredible.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
I want to try on your.
Well, if that's in order.
Yep, that's an order.
Hey, now's not the time! Fremine still has Thelxie's weapon to make. We don't want to bother him now.
Right. I
Fine.
still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Right. Why am I tired again? What the hell? What just happened? The key to debugging the motherboard is familiar with the circuit structure. Connect the sources of the signal to the receiving end to ensure the signal is transmitted smoothly. Or if you want two independent circuits to influence, then a simple inductive might be choice. Let's work on some of these then. Well, I reckon we're not gonna do the quest, Genshin Quests quest today. Would rather just goof around. Alright. The last ones unlock in 6 hours. That's pretty... The debugging process features broken circuits. Broken circuits will immediately connect with signals when the signal passes through an inductive switch of a corresponding color. Uh-huh. Must drag this with us. This should do. Well, that's one done. Right. There can be up to 2 different circuits involved in one debugging process. Circuit starting points and endpoints will have the same color. Oh. Wait a damn minute. Cannot do that. Okay, so this shouldn't work. Because we need... Okay, let's just see what it does. How it behaves. Oh, no, it's just... I just have to flip the switch. Somehow. Doesn't matter. Alright. Simple. That will... This and this. Yeah, okay. That's not too hard. After the debugging process has gone on for a while, you can use the debug manual to gain clues about how to set the circuit up. Oh, damn. An idea. You? Yep. Next one. When a signal passes through an inductive switch on a specific color, the branching path direction will change. You can repeatedly activate such inductive switches this way. Oh. Wait. They follow the same path now. The orange one goes first. Flips the switch. Then the green. Same. Connecting this. To do the trick. Yep. Easy. Next. Also, should already do it. Never mind. Never. Oh, it pressed the switch too early. Nope. Again, too early. There we go. Right. Oh, wait. Try again. Were these all? Oh, yeah. We only have two more. Right. Oh. The rewards. Damn.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit.
Love to see it.
To the number of tricks I can pull off.
So many rewards just by doing nothing. Oh, there's gonna be another. Right. Let's do these first. Your thing. Oh. When the echoing conch plays, play possible iridescent glory locations in your minimap and in your field of view. Know that? The materials require quantum aberrant ability. Quick kill. Oh. Need to go drill them. Oh. Oh. That hurt. Oh, another. Wait. I didn't even need to kill them. Man. Get out of here. Eat. X. Here. Oh, we can also do daily. while we're down there. Just heal pool. I'm gonna do the daily first. Should be quick. Okay, that didn't hit anything. Right. Play the conch. Oh. Wait. Boom. Nope. I got it. I'm getting the hell away from there. Right. Now where's the last? Found it. Where? Oh. Also no. Where's the rest? Oh. Oh no. The crab. Meal. Oh my god. No. Finally. That's one. Another one. Where's the last? Wow, okay, they're pretty well hidden. There. Smack. Right. Done here. I think that was the last one. Right. 2, 3. That's all of them, except for... Hey, we got a free Fermine. That's awesome. Well, wait also 2 days later.
go
Where I
meet
am.
up with Zuria. Let's head over to Fremene's camp right away.
I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
Damn you, Oish. Both games have battle pass. So they are. Well, eh? And
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
just was talking.
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Yep,
Not quite.
all here.
Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thalxie!
Oh. Equipped and ready. Hey, are you talking about yourself? Wouldn't surprise me.
Whoa! Thalxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thalxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Fremine.
True warrior ping.
We helped too.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality.
I mean,
Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown?
but grab her, spin her like a tornado, eventually slam her round. Would you, Max? She can fly. She can just dodge. So good luck.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it
Seems
done.
like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Who the fuck is this mum?
Ooh,
One
Paimon's
calls
excited
them
now.
Remine.
Why don't we use the
And yes,
story
you
we
can
know
consider
as a
him emo.
reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now,
All life is
as
so.
far as the actual content of the drawing,
Okay, well,
please tell me what you'd like to see.
He's not emo in that sense.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Whoa!
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Felxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Hell no, I might be back later. I can't listen to dumbass talk. Understandable. Very understandable.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else?
It's enough that I must endure it. I'm used to it. Don't forget to add some color.
Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful! Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone was
Splendid.
super pumped up. Felxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
Calm down, Felxie.
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Click.
I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Felxie's Fantastic Adventures
Let's go.
begin now!
Felxie's Fantastic Adventures Part 2. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the underwater kingdom of Water Imp. Wait, where are we? Oh. Alright. Gonna quickly walk over here. Look for materials. Oh yeah, making the crown first.
Look! Those are materials that we can
Ugh.
use for the crown, right?
I
Let's
want.
get some for Fremine.
Give me back my camera.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for
Easy.
finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Giving me too much credit here.
Whoa.
What the?
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
What? Salting the Water Imp Kingdom? Beautiful kingdom of water imps is at hand. Warriors, together with Prince Felxie, reclaim it from the monsters occupying it. Whoa, now it's getting intense. Unleashes a shockwave at Felxie's position, dealing physical damage to nearby enemies. Oh, we're getting a distant. That's awesome. Well. These should do. I still don't have a functioning team, to be honest. But hey.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine
Wait, I
found.
remember these.
They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
From last event. This is the kingdom of water imps. Come on, not ruins.
Yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
No, Pi. It's still not a fantasy.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
It's okay. It's fantasy time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon fantasy mode.
That's okay.
Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
God. I don't think this is the right role,
We are the
Paimon.
companions of Prince Thalxi, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Never mind, we're playing along.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
What? Excuse me? Did you break character, Paimon?
Ah, this is the goddess's test! From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect.
Okay, you need to stop right now.
So
You
please
start to sound like
accept the
Verena.
goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future
What?
will always be filled with light.
You need to stop.
My gratitude to your Divine Highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Oh. Use Prince Thalxi's Water Imp's Kansen can defeat opponents more easily. I see.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just remember,
That was a misclick.
that have invaded
Doesn't matter.
the kingdom of water.
What am I pressing? Oh.
They're called, Healy Churls of the Deep.
Oh wait, I have Remine here. Okay, he smacks. Smack. Get
Those
him.
accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness,
jeez.
please show them what you're made of.
Okay, what can I do with the ability?
Just like we rehearsed.
I do not know what that did.
And voila!
Alright,
Let the world come alive.
go get him.
Press this on the side.
Getting gear! Pair!
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher
Oh
of the deep.
god.
There's no need to fear, my friends.
Okay.
His Highness is so strong now that even a Divinichurl of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Oh.
I can take it.
Problem. No, where? Ollie, what did you just do? You are throwing this operation. Okay, I need to remove his shield.
Commence the cleanup!
Without dying. Oh, shield's God, okay. Freeze.
Right this off the side.
Now disappear!
Hey, well,
The finale!
that was close.
Strike a pop.
Alright. Easy.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time, and you too, Thelxie, my child.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
Right.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
Come on, Paimon. It's obvious.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Zuria is really talented at drawing.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows?
Oh.
Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Bye.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Remine's really
Yeah.
dedicated.
Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because
Because what?
it's because I hope.
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease Fremine, Paimon.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Okay, and the fighting part. Unlock. 5 hours time as well. Last one, A. Not gonna do.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician.
Quiet. Okay, we
Standing right
got one more quest, which unlocks after 1 day. Never mind. Okay, then do the fighting part. This should do. Well, let me just check one thing. Okay. Back again. Right. Oh, we get trial characters. Hell yeah. Literally the only way you can beat these challenges. Let's throw Farina in there. I guess we can go Hyper Blue. I do not know how to play with. Probably first time touching her. Okay, what can you do?
Another test subject.
Water. I see. Alright.
Fry.
You're already in the correct mode. And let's go Hyper Bloom.
Oh, well then. Commit it to memory.
Oh,
This dance is for you.
Care for a dance.
this just does more water.
This may hurt a little. Yeah, yeah.
Another job.
Grow, grow, grow.
Another test subject.
All eyes on me. Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Care for a dance.
This may hurt a little.
Mmm.
Make yourselves at home.
Now I got the hang of it.
This dance is for you. With all my strength.
Care
Shower
for
me
a
with
dance.
breath. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Dissipate.
Care for a dance.
Job.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Oh,
Committed to memory.
you're dying tonight. You got deleted. What did I just get? You're out of war.
Sharing my knowledge.
What is that?
Help.
Wait.
Bonded. Oh.
Care for a dance.
Terrified. Dance with the waves. This may hurt a little. Yeah.
Care for a dance.
Well, it's enough to get the reward. Just playing for primos. Rest is doesn't matter. I guess this can work. Get Hyper Bloom again.
Shadows of fate.
Ow. Oh. Come on, Hafen.
Fate is upon
We
you.
need to Hafe.
Time to shine. Shower me with praise.
Diffract! Here you are.
There is no escape.
Hey! Stop that.
Decided by destiny.
Scatter!
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Oh, that was
Fate
wrong
is
one.
upon you.
Diffract! Here you are.
Okay, wow, the whole Hyper Bloom thing is woo, awesome.
Let me scribe. Strike a pose.
Scatter. Flicker.
There is no escape.
Delve into destiny.
Right, got even more this time. All three of them. Telling you, Hyper Bloom is goated. That's everything we can get though. Is anything important yet? Just a couple more. That's a thing for tomorrow. Now, that is done. What do we do? Now I don't wanna start
Ad
the
Astra.
that's
Thank
Hissenkreuz
you for completing.
quest chain just yet. Change my mind. But instead we will just do something else we find. That makes 17 wishes. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely work with that. Alright, the achievement. The Art of War. Defeat 4 opponents with Overloaded.
So,
That does make a lot of sense. Well,
Welcome to Ballet Mermona.
I know. Nikoi. There's one up here. With some lost, sassy child. I guess molested. Or not. Wait. That's somewhere else. Oh yeah, it is up here. Whoops. Whoopsie doops. I totally didn't try to assassinate that one. No one's seen it.
And now I'll make it all disappear.
Thank you very much
Just kidding.
for that chess. Okay. Oh. Oh, right. Voice acting. No. No. Alright. Hand your brother over. That heartless rat's betrayed us. The boss is practically frothing at the mouth. How is that possible? I thought you were all friends. It's precisely because we were friends that he could betray us, Blanche. This is how the world works. But I don't know where he's either. I don't know either. You really are ley lines. Absolutely ley lines. Outdated. Ley lines are outdated. Ley lines shall be abandoned. The future belongs to the new tide. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you did something wrong, let me apologize on his behalf. Please let me go. Alright, sure. Let's take a vote. Take a vote on what? Whether or not we should let you go, of course. Do you think the new tide revolves around you? That's right. A vote is necessary when opinions differ. Making arbitrary demands won't cut it. This is also how the world works, Blanche. Wait. Wait for what? You're gonna vote for letting the guy go, right? Fine. Let's make it 1-0 in your favor. But the new tide commands me and otherwise. Now it's a 1-1 draw. Staying loyal to your friends is also how the world works. Sorry, Blanche. I'm with the new tide on this one. 1-2-2. What an extraordinary twist of fate. Scoundrels. I haven't agreed on anything. Try to understand this situation, would you, girl? You're just one. And guess what? 1 is completely useless when it's 2 against 1. Yep. The principle of majority rule is not only how the world works, but also a fundamental part of order. Now, you better spit it out. Where is the traitor hiding? Do I get a vote? Oh? Hey there, friends. What a coincidence that we should meet here in the wilderness. So, how will you be voting? Hey, wait. Who are you two? Don't act like we're friends. Has no one taught you the most important thing, keeping a respectful distance from other people? Hey, calm down, little one. You know what? It's pretty cool that you're just floating around. Why not work under me? I call you the friendly flyer. The what? You're not part of my gang, so why would I listen to you? That said, it's 2-2 now, somehow. Hey, Wolfhook, what are you doing? Accepting votes from people we don't even know? Where's the voting button? Someone help me vote for letting the kid go. Now it's 2-3. Another extraordinary twist of fate. Stop, Wolfhook. I thought we were friends. Which side are you on? on the side of majority rule. The minority must obey the majority, right? This is how the world works. What the... Seriously? Why did I even come to you for help? Darn it! Hey, Friendly Flyer. I'll let you win this time, but... Listen up, girl. Go tell your brother to get in touch with us immediately if he doesn't want to bite it, you hear me? Goodbye, my new voted friends. Bye, Blanche. Oh, and if it's possible, please ask your brother to contact us. Thanks. What? What is that conversation? Oh yeah, hello. What? Okay, bye. Fucking hell. I'm fine, thank you. And that floating missile. Thank you. I am Blanche. You must be great adventurers then. I'll definitely visit the Adventurers Guild. Thank you. Thank you. But I have more important things to do right now. My brother's gone missing. I need to find him. But once I do, I will go visit you at the Adventurers. Sorry, I need to go. Thank you again. Bye. Man. Doesn't seem to want to involve us. And have you asked for fun first? I don't remember ever saying that. Alright. Staying loyal to your friends is how the world works. Catch up with the little girl. Blanche. Go, 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 go. You're the ones from before, Traveler and Paimon. But thank you, but I'm worried that... It's not that. My brother left me some money. I'm just worried that... Are you worried about your brother being a treasure hoarder? You're good people, I can see that. My brother and those two were friends. I know being a treasure hoarder isn't an honest job. I don't want to drag you into their business. I know how you feel. I'm also looking for my family. Huh? That's why finding your brother should be our first priority. Miss Travel and Paimon, you really are different. I see. Then thank you for the help. Here's what happened. A month ago or so, my brother happened to acquire a potion formula that could be very valuable. It's said to be the work of the Fontaine Research Institute and is known as pure water. After the institute exploded, many things were scattered in the wilderness, and my brother often roamed around that area. That's how he picked it up. No, maybe. He might have been with a group of people, but my brother must have kept it for himself. And that's why his friends called him a traitor. Only reason I can come up with. Well, this used to be the backyard of the Fontaine Research Institute, which was home to various planners. Said that the potioneer who created the pure water once lived here in seclusion to work on it. COVID gone? Yes. No more Bovid. The formula was written without too much detail or context, and contained the names of raw ingredients. But my brother couldn't understand them, so he came here looking to see if there were any relevant manuscripts left. Losing my breath. Yeah, from the look of this place, it's been long abandoned, with no nurseries in sight. Even this house is empty. Where could my brother have gone? It's Tricky Bullet Fruit. He's also one of the Fruity Order's operatives. What kind of weird gang is this? What? Oh. Scoundrels. Who are you? Stop that, Miss Paimon. We might draw the attention of his enemies. We already have. I heard it. Me too. Bro, they are playing tricks on us now. We will be abducted in a second. Okay, not the front door. Oh? Where could he be? There's not one on the house. There's none here. Wait, never mind. Doesn't seem like it. Brother? My brother's voice. Brother, are you inside? I am not anyone's brother. I just borrowed that guy's voice. I told you, it's not me. Come inside, you'll understand. You push the door, but the door pushes back. You were hoping that it would open its heart to you, but the lock rejected you. It's not gonna squeak open. It won't open. Doors come in all shapes and sizes. Those that can open have a key, and that can't go without. Just like the situation you're facing right now. Shall I show you how violence opens all doors? A poor world gave birth to a poor child, and a poor child has learned poor skills. Violence, destruction, conflict. They shall have exceptionally poor effects on. Brother, no. My brother wouldn't say such thing. You're not my brother. Who are you? Oh? Who's this? What a pure little princess. Ah, even the blue-crowned finch would dance with you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm an apostle of the world of intense purity. I've descended into this darn cabin now, so just call me the Cabin of Intense Purity. As for your brother, that vile man known as Tricky Butterfruit, his vileness is beyond your ken. And upon entering a pure world, the vile one found no escape. My brother isn't that kind of person. Wait, he's gone to another world? You mean dead? The world has wrapped itself around him, just like resin wraps around a worm. He's merely trapped. Does another world really exist? It's possible. Mr. Cabin of Intense Purity, please tell me how I can get my brother back from that world. I merely know how to lead people there, but I don't know how to guide someone back. In that case, what's your objective? Countless are the wise, but you are the rarest among them. I spoke in haste when there were more important things. The person is trapped by the world, and the world is infected by that person, and thus has the pure white path fallen into darkness. Therefore, I cannot embark on the road back home, and instead require your assistance. But do not forget that to help me is to help yourselves. Once everything is done, I shall accidentally leave a key behind. And you shall unexpectedly obtain said key. Due to blind chance, of course. Will that allow me to bring my brother back? I dare not guarantee your success, but this is the only way to the other side. I swear in Purity's name that I have never committed any evil. Not from the moment of my birth. I only require a few pure pine cones. They are all I need to repair the contaminated path. They are precious fruit planted by a potioneer, and can only be found around this cabin. Why are they so effective, you ask? Why, they are miraculous herbs, watered with pure water. Pure water? Isn't that the potion for me and my brother obtained? That previous potioneer is, indeed, the last lucky soul to have visited the world of purity. We are talking about the fortune he obtained in that paradise, when he did this thing we call pure water. This cabin I now live in, once his residence. I always speak the truth. No judge would ever accuse me of deceit. Now that we know my brother's whereabouts, I definitely find him. But, Paimon, traveler, I don't want to put you at risk. An adventure to another world would be quite interesting. I see. In that case, could you please take this simple test of mine? After seeing all of you, and especially after witnessing how valiant this blonde knight is, I took the liberty of inwardly labeling you, beyond question. But to be honest, the paradise of purity is no children's playground. If you lack strength, your lives may be in danger. If the princess ceases to be happy, then I shall never be happy either. So, please make a display of sufficient strength, dear knight. It is a power that springs from purity, and can control the purest source of water in the world. Thus, the people of this world call it the power of Hydro. I see you're willing to follow my plan. In that case, let us right to it. Please observe these simple mechanisms carefully, and light them up with the power of Hydro. As cabin's trial. Aha. Well, I do need another Hydro character for that.
this world. Water jet!
Amazing, Golden Knight. The tiny machine didn't last a minute on you. Really, I'm amazing, Trevor. Then please find me pure pine. It's a miraculous born this place. And please remember that I need a total of 5. I apologize, but my lack of hands and feet. I'm just a pitiful, lowly little cabin. Let's split up, Paimon. It will speed things up with the pine. Get to see my brother. I'm heading off first, alright? I know, I searched over here on the east side. Hey, come back for huh?
I have a high.
Ooh. Nope. Nuh-uh. Stay the hell away from me. That's Aiko. You're kind of that pinecone. We have 2. Huh. Oh, there's one. Right. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh. No, whopper flowers. Get away from. I've only found one, but I've searched the entire area. Math with Paimon. Speak to Cabin about it. Hey, you over there. You're a savior. The new tide is here. You're looking for those crappy pine cones, right? And you're looking for more, right? Well, I have the rest. You want them? Hey, trendy flyer. Do you want it or not? Been following us? Oh, ley lines. Is that the only reason you can think of? Who was it shouting, "Tricky bullet fruit," all over the shop, huh? The entire mountain heard you. Even children came over here out of curiosity. And I'm one of the 5 great operatives of the Fruity Order. Do I look like a child to you? What? Enemies? I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm here to do business with you. I may not have heard your conversation with the person in the cabin, but since Blanche is here helping him, I'm certain it's connected to bullet fruit somehow. Tell me what the person in the cabin said, and I'll give you the rest of the pine cones. It's really simple, isn't it? Or maybe I can take the pine cone from you. Oh, now you're making me angry. I'm one of the 5 great operatives through the Order. Do I look like a child to you? Would I carry such items with me? Don't look down on me. Ordinary people would never understand the teachings of New Time. This guy is so goofy. What? This concerns another world. Another world? Are you kidding me? Why would I think that? The new tide is exactly that. I haven't, but so what? I think it exists. Got a problem with that? You should discard all your leyline thoughts. Let me tell you this. The order of this world is slipping away. And that's why the new world's being born. This is also why treasure hoarders are born when there's an imbalance in wealth. Treasure hoarders exist to bring balance back to wealth. The ley lines have contaminated everyone, and so the new tide shall be born. The darkness has contaminated everyone, and so a world of light shall be born. That's how things are. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised even if you told me there are other worlds. Hey, we're not done. What about Bullerfruit? That's what I'm concerned about. Don't push it. Then, let's both take a step back. I'm not interested in the worlds beyond the new tide. And I don't want to know anything else either. I only have a single request. When you find that darn Bullerfruit, tell him to come see me as soon as possible. He knows how to find me. Deal? No, if you're planning on harming him, then I would rather never find my brother. Oh, ley lines, you silly girl. We are not the ones hunting your brother, it's someone else. Don't you realize that your brother's life is hanging by a thread right now? Oh yes, very mad indeed. So mad in fact, that he's dispatched a very formidable woman named Ruthless Calla-Lily. Ruthless Calla-Lily? I've heard of her before from my brother. He said that she never fails. Yes? She's as real as an assassin gets, and the scariest one out of us 5 great operatives. No matter where Bullerfruit goes, she will catch him in the end, and will either cut him in half or skin him alive. She never fails. And you? Are you helping my brother? I thought he took what you were looking for. Yes, he betrayed us. Betrayal is despicable, but it's also very cold, isn't it? I've known him longer than you have, and I know he doesn't take reckless risks. We can't allow him to die until we know how he came up with such a cool idea. I told Wolfhook immediately after I found out. Need to find Bullerfruit before that scary woman does. This is also betrayal, isn't it? That's none of your business. We'll deal with it the new tide anyway. Oh. We will deal with it the new tide way. Anyway, think about my proposal. I have nothing to hide. Hey, unlike Bullerfruit, I am no liar. How old are you again, Trendy Flyer? If I could hear you when you were screaming by cabin, surely she could too. She must be nearby. I asked Wolfhook to stand guard in the area. We will not give Bullerfruit into her hands. Do you understand now? Alright. We trust you this one time. That's... Now, take the pine cones. Remember, you see him, tell him to come see. At once. That was a bluff, of course. What was I going to do if you attacked me, friendly flyer? I mean, you can fly. What if I dived from above and messed up my hair? Stop yapping. She will be here any minute. Wolfhook and I might be able to stall her for a while, but you shouldn't waste your time here. Thank you, Saitun P. And thank Wolfhook for me. We are off. Oh, go on, move it. No, stay away from me. Stupid whopper flower. Go away, Kush. Leave at once. Mr. Cabin, are you there? On the door. Huh? Hurry, over here. Come closer, please. I can have a good look at you. I'm not a wine barrel. I'm the crucible of intense purity. Ah, a princess and 2 knights, I see. Well, now, allow me to offer my humble greetings to such pure individuals as your august selves. Hello, Mr. Crucible. We're here to see Mr. Cabin of Intense Purity. You know where it's gone? I do. I've always been aware of your troubles, dear princess. And I've been waiting for the pine cone. Cabin has gone ahead, and I will be able to repair the contaminated path with that pine cone. Just push them through the hole above me. It is the path that leads to a world of purity. Cabin is a fair and kind person with a good temper. Be it man, woman, or anyone else, Cabin would never allow anyone to offer a tribute to it. Yet, you've done Cabin a great kindness, so why would it refuse to part with a single key? Hey, things are heading really strange. I've missed this taste. Now, allow me to fulfill your pledge. Please get a container from over there and collect the medicine that shall be squeezed from the outlet beneath me. When dusk arrives and the sun goes to sleep, drink the medicine. I'll enter the world of intense purity. You flying knight may be a master of many skills, but unfortunately neither hearing nor memory one of them. The entrance is through the hole above me. I won't repeat myself again. Oh, great. Alright, 1 second. Right. Get the container. Where is it? Oh. Collect the medicine. The liquid pours out of the outlet and quickly fills the container. You have obtained a key. Finally? Oh. Finally, everything has been done perfectly. Thanks to you, pure ones. I'm a little reluctant to say goodbye, but even worlds say farewell. Sooner or later. Thank you, Mr. Crofton and Mr. Cabin of Intense People, who left in advance. Once I find my brother, I hope we can thank you in person again. It's my greatest honor to hear such moving words from you, pure princess. As such, I must give you some personal advice. The world of purity only welcomes knights. It would be rather unwise for you to go forth into that place, princess. As for the reason, forgive me, I cannot say. But I'm the one who's trying to save my brother. So I should be the one taking the risks. If you go instead of me, I would feel awful. But... oh, but... Crucible does not respond. Instead, it stares blankly at the sky. Or perhaps, it's staring at the world. You. Who knows? Either way, Crucible offers no response. But Miss Paimon, do you remember what Miss said earlier? Let me repeat it for you. It seems to be the only thing I can do. Dusk is the right time. Drink the key, then, and enter through the hole above. Mr. Crucible to arrive at the world. My brother is in. As for what to do after that... You've been amazing, Blanche. Just leave the rest to her. In that case, I'll get some rest now. I'll do the cooking and pitch a tent. I'm very good at it, you know. My brother loves my cooking. Blanche's skills are even better than she claimed. You have a nice rest now. The blink of an eye, the right time arrives. I will wait here for you two. I won't leave until you come back. But if you get in trouble like my brother, I will find someone to rescue. I know how to post commissions at the Adventure Guild. You should look at for a safe place. The assassin's still out there. No, it doesn't matter if they fight. They want my brother, and only I know where he is. So they won't harm me. I will. I hope that everything goes your way as well. I mean, they could take you prisoner and pressure your brother to meet the assassin. The wind sure is howling today. Huh? That? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a tourist. Wind sure is howling today. What the fuck are you... Huh? Okay, that guy is... weird. Enter. You pull open the tiny opening inside on darkness. You fall in the darkness. Till you finally flash. Coldness, dampness, stiffness, and dizziness fall to you. But your consciousness. Like ashen coral, you quietly sink into lifeless ocean. Time passes. Then, hear a soft voice. Thank you, Paimon. I'm fine. Hey, Knights. You're finally awake. How was your nap? A world of intense purity. You actually believed that? Are you kids? And how could there be another world? This is hilarious. Don't you remember my voice? Seriously, we are at least partially acquainted, aren't we? You, Flying Knight, may be a master of many skills, but unfortunately, neither hearing nor memory is one of them. You have a cabin of intense purity. I'm the Crucible and the cabin both. It's always been me. I've been hiding here. Hoodwinking folk. Oh, right. The people on the street know me by another name. Ricky Bulletfruit. We're actually inside of a wine barrel? Obviously. Did you really think that you would travel to another world like those novels? Guess you hydro-controlling folk really are as naive as children. No wonder you're an ingredient for pure water. That man tricked us. That is fucking hilarious. And he's actually been the guy we just talked to. What the frick? You already are. You've been soaking in the barrel for half a day. According to the formula, the power of hydro should have been isolated by now. I wouldn't have been able to mix pure water without the power of hydro you possess. Otherwise, who knows when I would be able to restore this formula. Oh, I know you're strong, but you can forget about breaking out of this barrel. After all, you drank the key that I prepared for you. It's actually a drug. You must be feeling absolutely weak right now, huh? Stubborn until the end, huh? You can trick my sister, but you can't trick me. I betrayed the boss, and the boss isn't kind enough to spare me. You're the assassins my boss sent after me, right? You may be skilled, but unfortunately, your brains are lacking. It's time to become ingredients for my potion. The real assassins are still out there. Don't even think about lying your way out of this. My sister is the only person in the world who would lend a helping hand to a stranger without expecting anything in return. That's the greatest flaw in your plan. Don't you insult her. Don't you ever use that word to describe her. She's purer than all of you combined. That silly girl actually jumped in after the two of you. And I even warned her not to come here. Seriously. Luckily, I was watching and I immediately sent her outside. But her body is too weak, so she could still be unconscious right now. Oh, never mind. Brother? Brother, you're back! When did you get back? So much. Sis, when did you wake up? You should be resting. I'm so happy that you're back. I had a dream where you were singing to me. And then I woke up to you standing before. I'm so very happy. Revela and Paimon rescued you, didn't they? What are they? What? Who are those people? They are nice people who were helping me. Did they get left behind in that world? Did you not see them? Could this... Don't cry. Have you ever considered that they might have been sent to hunt me down? Hunt you down? No way! We met a colleague of yours earlier. They said that someone known as the Ruthless Lily is after you. Blanche, how you met. How can this be? She's coming for me? Did I really make a mistake? Anyway, if Traveler and Paimon really have been left behind in that world, then we must rescue them. Ahem. Wait, I hear them. Oh, that's great news. Where are you? Are you inside Mr. Crucible? Yeah, we're inside Mr. Crucible. Are you stuck? Give me a moment. Let me see if I can pull you out of the opening. Wait, give me a moment. Forgive me. I was wrong. I'll release you immediately. What? What are you saying? The young man with orange hair quickly pulls you out of a wine barrel and starts explaining everything to his sister. How could you do that? The evil consider all of us to be... Brother, apologize now, or I will never forgive you. I'm sorry. Maybe you can vent by hitting me. I won't fight back. Just do it, Traveler. You really went too far. I truly don't know how to apologize to you. Perfect. Go on. Don't worry about hitting me too hard. I drank some fresh, pure water, so I'll be able to take quite the beating. Oh, so he's cheating. No, not at all. It's just that if this potion's effects are as the legends say, then I can make another for you. Is that enough sincerity for you? I hear the inferior version of it sells really well in the Fortress of Meripede. So I'm sure the original will definitely sell for even more, yeah? So you betrayed your companions. I have my reasons. If any of them bother you, you feel free to include those. Kidding me. The orange-haired young man walks over to a wine barrel, extracts some of the potion made from you soak in the barrel, and then gulps it out all down. Do it! I'm ready. Oh. Try, mister. Now. Oh, you have quite the HP. Alright. Oh yeah, right. Wait, I don't even need to do this. I mean, he's not fighting back. Back. Phew, you really didn't hold back. I'm not complaining though. I'm praising you. You're really strong. Come on, brother. Please, just stay silent. That's all there is to pure water? No. Something seems to be off about it. I've tried the inferior version, but this performed even worse than that. Did something go wrong with the production? Oh. I've compared all the ingredients with the Potioneer's manuscript, so there's definitely no problem there. Besides, the ingredient extracted from the two of you, that is... No, that's not what I mean. In the manuscript, that ingredient is known as the power of water. I thought it meant hydro. I'm embarrassed to say that there may be an error in my understanding. But what does the power of water represent? I must figure it out. Have you forgotten that you're still being hunted? I know! Ella Lily never failed. But I cannot stop here. I must finish it. I have no other choice. Isn't the power of water just the power of water? The power of water. Only hydro holds power, right? What other kind of power could water hold? You've told me so many stories, brother. So you must know that in many stories, water itself is power. Water itself. That's right, just like in the story about the potioneer which you told me when That's the only part I made up. The rest has been passed down by word of mouth for generations. They say that there was once a handsome but eccentric young man in the Fontaine region, a prodigy in potions and alchemy. But as the Institute's focus was not on potions and alchemy, and you also slightly withdrawn and narcissistic tendencies, he was somewhat ostracized. Later on, he came to these mountains to live in and continue his research, and he invented many miraculous potions. Unfortunately, none of them were preserved, because he poured them all into the ground. Yeah, yes, that's what the stories say, and that's why he's considered weird. Maybe all geniuses are like that. But there was a turn on events later on, and some say that it was the work of the Hydro Archon, who couldn't bear to see those legendary potions just vanish. As more and more potions were poured there, they gradually formed a small pond. The potioneer was so amazed by the pond's formation, he sat nearby and admired it all day. No one knows if he was indulging in his own masterpiece, or his own reflection in that masterpiece of his. After that, the young man would immerse himself in the pond all day. But one day he accidentally slipped into the pond and drowned in his own creation. Some time later, a little blue and white flower emerged, center of the pond, its beauty rivaling that of the... Are you serious? I mean, I didn't make this up, but it's still just a legend. I think I remember. I know! We passed by a small pond that while gathering the stones. There was a little flower at the center of the... Really? That's just a story. Are you sure? I never noticed. It seems I really... forget it. Shall we head over and have a look? Perhaps the key to the power of water lies in that... Oh, I need to drink. Oh, what a... Why are those here?
Just like we rehearsed.
Oh my lord, why are they level 92? Oh.
The show begins. Cross over.
And voila! A round of applause!
Almost. Right. They might have spawned here, which means that there might be some kind of wonderful power in this area. See the little flower in the middle of the pond? It's just like in the legends. But the drops on it are so shiny. They are more beautiful than dew you find elsewhere. Let's collect some. Dewdrops that have formed by absorbing essence. Maybe that's the truth behind the power of water. I can feel the power within these dewdrops just by looking at them. I have a strong feeling now that our next mixture will be a success. Let's go back and give it a try. Uh-oh. I will start mixing now, just wait a moment. The orange-haired young man starts working in front of the console, and a smile of joy soon appears on his face. We've done it! We've done it! I don't even need to try it out, I just know. This is so much better than the rip-offs in the Fortress of Meripede. Great! You're amazing! So are you, Traveler and Paimon. Yes, if she hadn't remembered the story and the pond. That's nothing, brother. I remember everything you've ever said. Thank you, both of you, for not holding the grudge. I made 2 copies of the formula, as I promised, as my apology. And there's one for you, Blanche. Why? You can just take some. It's not like I'm going anywhere, right? No, we can't stay together forever. You have a bright future. It's not something you should waste here. Take the complete formula, the new Fontaine Research Institute. If they don't think it's important enough, then go somewhere further out. Go to the Academia in Sumeru, or Liyue, or even Mondstadt. Someone will appreciate it enough to take you in. You can be like other girls. You can get a good education. It's much better than listening to my tall tales. No, I've heard you say the stuff too many times. I will go wherever you go. Aren't you going to listen to your brother? Not anymore? No, I don't. Not when you talk about me. I don't want to get mad at you. Please listen to me. I hate it when you try to act like a big brother. I don't want you to become just like me. I want her to become a treasure hoarder. You will understand one day. Can I trouble you again to help me find her? I can only trust the two of you with this. She's family, isn't she? Why don't you do it yourself? I still need to wrap this potion stuff. Look for Blanche nearby. If she's being held hostage now, I'm gonna be mad. Oh. She's just standing there. Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh, brilliant!
Right. Traveler, Simon. He's trying to kick me out again. He's not. Why isn't he here then? He must be upset that I'm always so clean. I just want to be with him. What's wrong with that? But I don't mind. He was already a treasure hoarder when he found me. He said he saw me crying on the side of the road when he was out scavenging one day. So he took me in. That was before I could speak and remember things. In that case, can't I just become a treasure hoarder too? Why won't he let me? He's so full of himself. Oh, playing I see. You're goddamn right. We're just doing some more quests. Well, we are reaching our end already. So, after I've done this quest, we will move on. I think I finally made my riot good. Right? I finally got Furina on level 80. So, we're doing good progress. Anyway, let's go back first so he can stop fretting. But he's not going to change his mind, isn't he? Is he? I guess so. Thank you both, but please, you have to help me convince him. I'm close to getting a 10 pull. Really want Furina for Brivesley. Oh, gonna be close. Just 3 more days, isn't it? I'm already back on 20 pulls almost. And I'll try and probably get Kirara in the next thingy. Because she's a 4-star I really wanted, but didn't get last time. I might try getting her. And also building my pity in that case. Or whatever character I will go for afterwards. Keeping his HP lowered. I'm having a stroke. Oh, and up is irritating for more crit. Actually, Layla, Farina, and Sucrose. Your team, I couldn't tell you. It doesn't sound bad though. I mean, it would be sort of a perma-freeze team. So, might work. Oh, I just did something. That's my brother! Oh, they caught him. I didn't think the boss would send you, Calla Lily. Well, I didn't think you would betray us either, Bulletfruit. There are things I must do. The little brat you found, I presume? How did you know? I've had countless chances to make my move, but I don't kill anyone before I figured what's going on. Well, now I know everything. So I must die, right? It's good that you're ready to pay the price. You did betray the organization for her sake. Nahida, Farina, and Kazuha. I mean, for Hyperbloom, doesn't sound too bad. Actually, I have something to say. Bulletfruit made a mistake, sure, but shouldn't we take a vote on this? We should have had a share in the formula that he took. That means we should have a say in this, right? As such, I propose we put the decision to kill Bulletfruit to a vote. After all, the minority must obey the majority, right? Isn't that how the world works? Wolfhook, say something. Don't you live by that rule? Why are you so afraid of her? We're all operatives, aren't we? Having Wolfhook stall me. You may as well have asked a sheep to stop a wolf. Is your new tide just tomfoolery, Satan Peach? Hey, leave the new tide out of this. The Fury Order exists to maintain order and balance lost in this world. We must not skip the vote. There's no need to vote. Seriously? Did she beat you silly? I think Wolfhook understands that my presence represents the opinions of the boss and the rest of the group. Even if the three of us are opposed, it's 3 against several dozen. And yes, in a perfect world, the minority must obey the majority. But there is one more thing, Calla Lily. I've always treated everyone in the Order like family. Even Bulletfruit. Even you. Families do not watch one another die, whether at the hands of outsiders or one of our own. Do you mean that you are abandoning your own principles? What I'm saying is that when it comes to family, it doesn't matter who's the majority and the minority. Looks like it went too easy on you back when I pathetically begged you for your life. I will do whatever it takes to stay alive. But now that there are 3 of us, we might stand a chance. Too cool, brother. Too cool. Is this your latest principle? No bullet fruit taught me about this. I've just never applied it until today. Though another one wants to die. Well, Citan Peach, are you sure? You really want to betray the boss? Stop trying to put words in my mouth. I will explain this to the boss myself. By the way, I'm tired of your arrogance. Also, why don't you think about your name for a moment? Is it a fruit? Are you Calla Lily's fruit? I don't even know how you managed to become one of us. In fact, you're a real traitor. You've betrayed us simply by having that name. I'm gonna show you what... Wait. I'm gonna show you what for today. Oh my lord. This is so silly. I see that you don't want to live either. Fine. Your orders cleanup starts today. Zayton Peach, Wolfhook, I'm happy that you still consider me family. But I've been a crook my whole life, and this might be my last day on this world. So please, just let me do the right thing for once. Peaches, Wolfhooks, Bullis, sus flower imposter. What? This is like a game of Among Us. Who's the real traitor? Who's the real imposter? Stay out of it. This is my problem, and I should deal with it myself. That way, the boss won't give you any trouble either. Are you out of your mind? This is not the time to be This is not the time to try to be cool. Don't worry, I've replicated the pure water, so I might stand a chance. If that's really what you want, then I will support you. Sounds great. If I don't come back, please take care of my sister for me. Let's see what you got. Uh-oh. Wait, am I fighting as well? They're just cheering him on. Oh. Reason. Actually, I'm not gonna do anything. What I can do, however, maybe it heals him. It's damaged. This is good drama. Bro, she can't even hit him. Oh my god. Razor, nice! Go for a head! Come on, go for a head! Oh. Freeze her! Nice! She's just losing on her own. This is so funny. Hang on. No, I cannot take a picture. Wait. Alright. No! Yeah, I got it on stream. Stupid tree was in the way. It's my loss. Wait, is this for real? How is she so weak? Did my scolding affect her mentally or something? Am I even that amazing? Lol, she froze. It is strange. She was way stronger back when she attacked me. But even a child could fight her right now. So weak like a flower petal. Real. Tell me the truth, Calla Lily. Is my potion too strong? Or are you just going easy on it? I didn't help. I didn't help at all. Even if we consider that, something still doesn't feel right. A loss, it is a loss. I accept my defeat. The boss won't come for you anymore. Really? That's how the boss works. I may not like Calla Lily, but if the boss sent her, then the boss won't pursue the matter, no matter the outcome. The Calla Lily who never fails has failed. Guess we're pretty good, huh, brother? Yeah, you're the best. If that's what you want. Either way, we were better. You would better. Fuck's sake. You would better figure out how we're gonna explain this to the boss. Calla Lily is definitely going to tell on us. Hurry up and ask your new tide for solutions then. I've been counting on it from the beginning, you know. What new tide? I've never seen the new tide. Stop being a kid. Forget it. Let's think about it after we get back. I somehow want to see this but in a boss ring. Why, isn't the pond enough? No matter how great she is, she only has a single mouth. But we have two. It's 2 against 1. When it's completely useless when it's 2 against 1. Naive idiots. I'm leaving. Wait, Calla Lily, Knight and Pete, Wolfhook, I have something for you. Blanche takes out a handwritten note and hands it over. Huh? This is the formula for pure water that my brother deciphered. This belongs to all of you too. No. No. She gave away the secret formula. Unbelievable. He wronged all of you, so allow me to apologize on his behalf. I hope you can forgive him. Only did it for my sake. This. Please. Listen to your brother from now on, girl. If I had a brother too, it might not have turned out this way. Huh? Time to go! Take care of your sister, crappy Bulletfruit. See you, Blanche. Bye, Bulletfruit. And goodbye to the two of you too. No, you're still my sister. No, I don't want to talk about that. You've got to talk, even if you're siblings. Simon's got a touch base with a food fund, after all. Then, alright. I'll consider what my brother has to say. But I just don't want to be separated from him. We won't truly be apart. Indeed, we will never truly be apart. It's just that you will experience many things while growing up. And we've all got to learn to live independently. But fine, but then you've got to teach. Of course. I'll stay with you until you can stand on your own 2 feet. It's a deal then. It's as shrill as that. I haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, Step 1 is to send a copy of the formula to the new Fontaine Research Institute. It can be considered their inheritance after all. I might try my luck at the Fortress of Meripede after that. Your water sells quite well over there. I mean, regardless of what Blanche decides to do, one simply can't do without Mora. The clock's ticking. It's time for us to leave. Are we in that much of a hurry? I wanted to cook for Travel and Paimon. It's alright. We'll meet again. Alright. If you're too busy, I'll write to the Adventurers Guild so you don't forget to pick it up. Farewell, traveler. See you, Paimon. And safe travels. I somehow feel sad after this. I want a new quest for them. What sort of confidence? Is there nothing after this? No continuation? Unless useless when it's 2 against 1. You truly are the trendy flyer. Wow. Cheers for the ending. Ah. It's so wholesome. I cannot express how well these are written. They're just so well made. I will definitely mark this. It's kind of want to give a hug moment. It really is. Oh. Oh. Happy birthday, Sucrose. Okay, I must say, this was legit fun to voice act. Both? That gang, I don't know why I picked those voices for them, but it's been hilarious. Now I want to ask you for your opinion. How was it? I still need you for voice acting projects I want to try. I mean, I'm down for it. I must really... It's impressive how you do your voice. I appreciate your kind words. I don't know when, but my project must be done in 2. Let's... Just message me on Discord. With... whatever you need me to do. But no, I'm glad you like my voice acting. You must know I'm in no way professional. Just doing this in my free time. I don't even know. I started voice acting, or I started developing an interest for voice acting a year ago. And so far, I've just been doing my own stuff. I should really consider going somewhere where I can actually professionally train this. But that's the problem, because I'm German. I must find I can only find German in brackets voice acting schools, not English ones. Maybe I can help with your voice. I mean, I'm always happy to hear tips and stuff. But I do know it's mostly a practice thing. That's why I do these on streams. So I can just get a feeling for it. As an opera, you sing. Oh god. Oh no. No singing. I can bear the cringe when doing voice acting, but singing? God, no. But instead you're voice acting. Yeah, that might... Okay, I see. You kind of want to use the same manner using your voice. Yeah. Bit like theater, I would say. I mean, to be fair, I have done theater class for 2 years. In school. But you can't, technically only 1 year. I've even done a film once. Like a short 15-minute film. With a couple of my buddies. And I would say the film turned out pretty well. But I can't show it. Okay, so hang on. I might join another one's stream in a second.
I'm loading up the game. If y'all want to play, then hop on in.
Man sounds very sick.
If not, then fine. This game is a lot of fun. Okay. Save file. Okay. Actually, let me hop on. Shut up.
Alright.
If y'all want to play, get in here now. Are you sick? Mind if I stream well as well? Go for it. I don't mind. I do not mind. How do you want to figure out how to invite people?
Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me see. Oh, wrong one. The project video is like 1 minute long, I think, but I think we need to take a whole day. Deep voice? Yeah. we will switch the game. I'm closing Genshin. We are going back to Lethal Company and join a buddy of mine on stream. From the Round Table gang. So, you can take that exact Roundtable gang. Yeah, I'm part of a little content creation group called the Roundtable, and we're just a bunch of small creators doing stuff. If you go on my channel, on featured channels, you can see some of the members. But, I will end this stream and I will open another. No, we're not. We're not talking about food. Round table in the sense of medieval times, like the Arthur, the Legends of King Arthur. Okay, so I will end this stream and I will open another in like a minute. So make sure to join there. And then we can continue on the talk. Is that alright? Oh. My headset just almost died. Alright. Well, thank you all for joining this Genshin stream. We will now hop on Lethal Company. Till then, see ya just in a second. Just watch, look onto my channel